10 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week. Hey there, EastEnders fans, welcome back to our channel. We've got some juicy spoilers lined up for you this week. From Cindy's bold moves to the escalating drama in the Panizza family, next week's episodes are going to be unmissable. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest EastEnders news and spoilers. Now let's dive into the top 10 EastEnders spoilers for the week of June 3rd to 7th. 1. Anna is mugged. Anna's world was rocked by a sudden mugging, leaving her shaken and vulnerable. Her family quickly gathered around, offering comfort and support, with even Cindy showing genuine concern at first. However, as the shock settled, Cindy's initial horror morphed into a calculated realization. While she outwardly expressed care and concern for Anna's well-being, Cindy's mind began to churn with thoughts of how she could manipulate the situation to her advantage. Despite Anna's reluctance to involve the police, Cindy saw an opportunity to exploit the situation for her own gain. As the aftermath of the mugging unfolded, Cindy's true motives slowly came to light. Behind her facade of compassion, she began to subtly pressure Anna into taking actions that would benefit her own interests. While Anna grappled with the trauma of the experience, Cindy's ulterior motives became increasingly apparent, casting a shadow over the family's attempts to support Anna in her time of need. In the end, Cindy's selfish desires threatened to overshadow the genuine care and concern of Anna's family, leaving them to navigate the aftermath of the mugging while also confronting the betrayal lurking within their midst. 2. Ravi grows suspicious of Vinny's motivations are called into question when Nish and Ravi's suspicions begin to grow. Nish asks his son to look into it and see if Vinny is as on the level as he claims to be. When Ravi questions him, Vinny stresses that he is loyal, and that seems enough to placate Ravi for the time being. But later, Vinny informs Suki of what has been discussed, and their plan to take back control of the Panizza Empire remains very much on the cards. 3. Cindy makes a play for George. After meeting up to discuss what to do about Anna, Cindy wastes no time in trying to win George back, and she shuns Ian when he tries to apologize on behalf of Kathy for a row the pair had earlier in the day. But Anna is left feeling uneasy when she spots her parents having a drink together. She is not the only one to see something when Junior watches on as George refutes Cindy's advances. Will he keep what he has witnessed to himself? 4. What is Maya hiding? Harvey is keen to get back in touch with Maya but is disheartened when he realizes that he has misplaced her mobile number and has to ask Tommy for help in tracking her down. When he finds her on social media, she arrives in Wolford and has stern words with Harvey about his snooping. Harvey clears the air and the pair then share a drink, with Maya revealing that her husband has passed away. After she leaves, Harvey goes to message her to tell her that she has left her hat behind, but her account has been deleted. But what drove her to do it? 5. Eve's patience wears thin. Nish being back in Wolford has ruffled a lot of feathers, and Eve is without question one of the people who were hoping they would never have to lay eyes on him again. When Eve spies Vinny seemingly getting close to Nish again, Suki has to stop her from saying anything. Eve soon finds herself having it out with Nish in the Vic, with Suki forced to drag her away. Is Eve playing with fire, and has Suki told her everything that is going on? 6. George faces temptation again. With her sights set on winning George's affection, Cindy hatches a plan to bring the family closer together through a movie night. Elaine's generous offer of the Vic's lounge provides the perfect setting for Cindy's scheme to unfold. Dressed to impress after a heated argument with Ian, Cindy arrives at number 55 ready to make her move. But as tensions simmer and emotions run high, the outcome hangs in the balance. Will Cindy's carefully orchestrated plan lead to the results she desires, or will unforeseen obstacles derail her efforts? As Cindy prepares to execute her plan, the stakes couldn't be higher. Armed with determination and dressed to the nines, she approaches George's doorstep with a mix of nerves and anticipation. With the memory of her argument with Ian still fresh in her mind, Cindy is determined to seize the moment and make her intentions clear. However, as she steps into George's world, uncertainty looms large. Will Cindy's bold move pay off, or will she find herself facing unexpected obstacles along the way? Only time will tell as Cindy navigates the complexities of love and relationships in her quest for happiness. 7. Rice has a job opportunity. Sonia takes on the role of providing comfort and support to Rice after he faces a setback in his career, losing a significant client. Concerns about their financial security weigh heavily on Rice's mind, prompting Sonia to step in and try to lift his spirits. Meanwhile, Kathy catches wind of Rice's job search and sees an opportunity to help. She suggests to Phil that Rice would be a valuable asset as his accountant. Phil, intrigued by the idea, agrees to meet with Rice for a job interview. Now the pressure is on for Rice to make a lasting impression and secure the opportunity that could alleviate their financial worries. As Rice prepares for his interview with Phil, the stakes are high. He knows that impressing the seasoned businessman is crucial for securing his future employment. With his financial security hanging in the balance, Rice must summon all his skills and confidence to present himself as the ideal candidate for the job. The outcome of the interview holds the potential to transform Rice's professional trajectory and provide the stability he seeks for himself and Sonia. Will Rice be able to rise to the occasion and convince Phil of his capabilities? The answer lies in his ability to articulate his skills and experience effectively during the interview. 8. George has an offer for Junior. Junior has had a troubled relationship with his father, George, but when he gets some disappointing news about his business, George offers to help him out and become a silent partner. Tempted by the offer, Junior ponders whether it is a wise idea given their history, but when he later reflects and realizes how much he needs the business to work to support his family, he agrees to the deal. But will George be able to remain a silent partner if Junior runs into any problems? 9. Bianca causes problems. Tensions run high in Albert Square as Bianca finds herself at odds with Rice, her frustrations mounting as Whitney continues to withhold forgiveness. The strained atmosphere reaches its breaking point when Bianca's emotions spill over, leading to a drunken confrontation with Rice. As tempers flare and harsh words are exchanged, Rice reaches his breaking point and decides to take action, confiding in Sonia about his desire for Bianca to find another place to stay. Despite Sonia's attempts to defuse the situation and mediate between the feuding parties, their efforts are overshadowed by a much larger problem looming on the horizon. As the drama unfolds, the residents of Albert Square find themselves grappling with a crisis that threatens to upend their lives and overshadow the interpersonal conflicts simmering just beneath the surface. With tensions running high and emotions running wild, Bianca's clash with Rice serves as a precursor to the storm that is about to descend upon them all. 10. A Panesar family meal causes friction. Tensions escalate within the Panesar family as they gather for what should have been a peaceful dinner. However, the absence of Priya from the invitation list ignites a spark of resentment within her, prompting her to crash the gathering uninvited. Despite Ravi's pleas for her to maintain peace, Priya wastes no time in making her presence known, particularly when it comes to Nish, whose deteriorating health adds an extra layer of complexity to the situation. Priya's actions quickly draw the ire of Ravi, who is adamant about protecting Nish from any unnecessary stress. As Priya attempts to insert herself into Nish's affairs, Ravi confronts her, unwilling to let her disrupt the fragile peace of the evening. However, Priya's response is anything but conciliatory, as she lashes out at her family, accusing them of ulterior motives and manipulation. Yet, as the accusations fly and tensions reach a boiling point, the question remains: is Nish truly susceptible to the family's alleged machinations, or does he possess a strength and resilience that cannot be easily swayed? As the confrontation unfolds, the true dynamics of the Panesar family come to light, revealing underlying tensions and long-held resentments. While Priya's accusations may hold some truth, they also serve to highlight the complexities of familial relationships, particularly in times of crisis. With Nish's health hanging in the balance, the Panesar family finds themselves navigating a delicate balance between loyalty, love, and self-interest, unsure of who they can truly trust in their time of need. After delving into the thrilling EastEnders spoilers for the upcoming week, it's clear that drama is on the horizon in Albert Square. From shocking revelations to simmering tensions within the Panesar family, viewers are in for an action-packed week, but the excitement doesn't stop there. As George faces temptation, Cindy makes a bold play for his affections, setting the stage for potential fireworks. And with Rice facing a career setback and a promising job opportunity on the horizon, the stakes have never been higher. So, EastEnders fans, make sure you're glued to your screens for the next week's episodes, because you won't want to miss a single moment of the gripping drama unfolding in Wolford. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest EastEnders news and spoilers, so you can stay one step ahead of the game. Until next time, happy watching.